Hello, travel addicted. How are you, mate? I'm fine. I'm doing okay. Uh huh. I'm doing fine. How's everybody doing? Good morning, Williams. John, I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you. Much better. All right. So I'm still running this little bit of my gold longs here. One, two, three, four, five. I'm still running a little bit of my gold longs here. Um, yeah, I don't see a reason why I should close the last portion of them. What I'm looking at for the open is Nasdaq longs. Now, there's a couple of things that I could do. I guess that on the 15-minute chart looks yeah, it looks pretty good. Actually, I'm gonna play some buy limits here on a low, very very low risk. This is the micro contracts on the Nasdaq futures. Uh huh. 17406, 17406. Do you think the longs on gold is short term or otherwise? I don't know. Listen. I'm a day trader, so I don't concern myself much about any other thing. Nice gold long. Thank you. You are welcome, Charles. Yeah, pretty nice ride on gold, right?
Just a little over 3 minutes to the cash equity open
Spot
now,
on.
stateside.
I'm still running a little bit of my gold longs now. I personally am down today with my gold longs because I took a loss on Bitcoin. I took a Bitcoin long overnight that hit stop loss. I didn't send that as a signal, as you already know, because my entry model, that was very speculative on my part. In hindsight, I shouldn't have taken it because my entry model is not fully tested or forward tested, back tested, right, with Bitcoin. So I shouldn't have taken it, but it's okay. The casino is about to open in 3 minutes. We have final manufacturing PMI, and yeah, we have PMI numbers today. So I might go a little less. You know what? Yeah, I might go a little less heavy. So very, very, very minimal risk on this possible Nasdaq long at the open. Um, clear market structure shift, right? I'm sorry, on the Nasdaq.
Right, you got Jim Cramer having a proper go at the Starbucks CEO at the moment. Their share price down pre-market, 14.5%.
Same thing here on the E-mini. Actually, the E-mini is printed a better. Hey, the fourth wall. How are you, mate? The E-mini is printing a much better market structure shift. I mean the S&P 500, 500.
7 minutes to the half hour, and as I said, we have that Canada Global Manufacturing PMI, which was at 49.8 last time round, and then started the US Cash Equity Open. And just for those, we heard earlier from
Oh,
NYCB, says
big,
close
big,
to
big
finalising sale of
spike
$5 billion
in
of its assets, CEO said.
on the Japanese yen. No, I'm not sending the Nasdaq long on the VIP, mate. This is just part of my live trading room. So this is not a product, but this is very volatile. Very volatile market times. The open, and I just don't have the time to type the signal and then to focus on my trade and manage my trade. This is the reason that I do this live trading. So you can watch me trade this combine live, right? And ask me questions. But no, I'm not sending this as a signal. All right, the market is open.
49.4 from 49.8 for Canada PMI. That's the Global Canada Manufacturing PMI. 49.4 from 49.8.
Not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. So here's the zone that I was looking on the E-mini S&P 500. So here we have an IFVG, right? Very nice IFVG, and we have a breaker. So my entire zone would be my point. My entire point of interest would be this on longs on the S&P 500 after this market structure shifts, right? I could in fact look for longs on the S&P 500 and not on the Nasdaq. Maybe I'll do just that. Let's have a look. Market limit, and of course the I'll take whichever gets triggered first, right? 50 es 36.50. Yeah, I'm going very mild on any of them. Yep, Nasdaq looking good. All right. And I'm holding on to my gold longs, right? No need for me to close the rest of this position. Actually, I'm gonna take. No. Why would I? Right? Why would I? This is a phenomenal trade. The thing is that on this combine, right? This is a combine is like a combine is like for futures, right? Is the how do you call it? I'm sorry, I just woke up 10 minutes ago. Yeah, because I went to bed at 4:30 a.m. because I was trading the London session, right? So it's the evaluation process on a futures account. So basically, on this combine, I have to make $9,000 on the 150K account, and this is a day trading prop firm that I'm using, right? This is a day trading prop firm, so I trade differently than I would trade on the signals, in the sense that I can't let all my trades run because all my positions are flattened by the end of the day. So I might personally I'm gonna take profits here on my
Order
gold long,
filled.
right? But because on the signals, I mean, I can let it run. There's no need for me to take profits yet. But again, I think that this brings me back to break even on the day. Full. This was my loss in Bitcoin, $649, and yeah, I tried some, a copper and also a crude oil, right, trade. Break even on both. But yeah, the Bitcoin was the one that fucked me. But that's I mean, it feels all right. It feels good to 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 be back at break even, right? I don't know if we're going to get that pullback on any of this fucking markets. So hold on, why is my buy limit here? Here's where it should be. A little higher because I do want to get filled. Yeah. All right. So the Nasdaq pulling back towards my buy limit entry. Right. Remember that we have fireworks. We have manufacturing PMIs. Um, and yeah, I mean, this is quite speculative and a high risk on PMI data, but that's okay. Soy testigo de Jehová. All right, any questions, guys? Here's the VIP signal. Yeah, still running. Where's that gold? Yeah, pretty nice, right? Here on 130 pips on a day trade gold long. That's pretty cool. All right. Order field. Have you seen that? Those reels or TikToks with the order field sound. Well, you're gonna get it today. It's this broker that makes them. It's called Tradeovate. Any suggestion on a good prop firm? Yeah, I mean, I'm using Top Step, right? But that's me, and I love trading futures. I'm not trading. I don't think I'll ever trade forex again. Futures rock. I mean, of course I'll trade forex again. I mean, I trade. This is the thing, right? When it comes to currency trading, I trade the U.S. dollar. So I mean, whenever I find a U.S. dollar driven trade, I just trade it on the 6E. This is the Euro USD futures, right? Or the Euro futures. I mean, if I were to trade the Japanese yen, I trade the 6J, which is the Japanese yen futures, right? There's everything here. I mean, for your trading desires. All right. So 15-minute candles. Let's have a look here. On the hourly on the Nasdaq. Uh, Hello, Jorge da Silva. How are you, mate? I don't know. pretty good. I mean, the S&P 500 is just, if you ask me, phenomenal. Just have a look at this 1 hour. Yesterday I took those shorts on the S&P 500. I didn't close them. The signals closed at break even, which was a shame, right? But I took the ride. So have a look at this 1 hour, point of interest on the S&P 500. Pretty nice, right? So that's why I have both the Nasdaq and the S&P 500, with buy limits, right? So that's a pretty nice liquidation of these lows, right? These are yesterday's lows, if I'm not mistaken, or pre-market lows. I don't know. But pretty nice liquidation here, just to tap into that point of interest. Um, and then if we go to the 50-minute chart, which is the time frame that I mostly trade, we have a ton of things going on, right? We have an an inverted fair value gap here, or inverted imbalance, right? Basically, this an inverted imbalance is just an imbalance that has been filled, right? This entire imbalance here, right? We have a breaker, which is very very nice, etc. And we have um, an imbalance here. We have this imbalance right there. With the breaker and everything, my entire zone, my entire point of interest on the S&P 500 would be this, right? This square right here. That's why I have my. I'm gonna lower this a little bit more, just for volatility purposes, right? So I'll stick to the S&P 500, I think. It has a much, much, much better setup. The S&P 500 has a much better setup. But you know what? I don't want to get burned, in the sense that I do want to get filled on any of them, right? What levels are you taking the long on the Nasdaq? So 17,460.25. That's my buy limit. That's on futures, right? So look on the on. I mean, if you want to follow, right? You don't have to. You should look for this candle on your 50-minute chart on whatever CFD that you trade the Nasdaq on. So before PMIs, guys, before PMIs, I'm going to delete one of them. I'm going to delete the Nasdaq, and I'm just going to run with the S&P 500, very possibly, which is in 3 minutes.
Okay, we're 3 minutes now from the quarter hour and the S&P Global Manufacturing PMI final. 49.9 expected to be confirmed now in this final read from the flash.
All right. I'm deleting the Nasdaq, just running this possible S&P 500. Pretty nice setup, if you ask me, on the S&P. So we have everything going on here. On the S&P 500 side, we have a 1 hour point of interest, high time frame point of interest here. We have a market structure, well, kind of, not really. We have a liquidation of the Asian session lows, which is cool, right? That is very cool. So this is all the manipulative move right here. Then we have somewhat of a change in character, right? Thing going on. Uh, a reversal structure, whatever you want to call it. Then I have a very nice point of interest with the S&P printing higher lows. So let's see what happens. What advice would you give a person that is just starting out in Forex? Jesus Christ, I would advise you to study, mate, and don't follow blindly. Not even me. Try to understand what I'm doing, and if it doesn't make sense to you, you should look somewhere else. Hey, Juan, how are you, mate? Go fucking negotiate a good deal. Yeah, I can't wait. I hope we make it happen, man. All right, so let's see if I mean, remember that we have PMI numbers, so this is highly, highly, highly risky. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't follow myself if I were you. I'm just showing you. I mean, this is the thing about the trading room, right? I'm just, you know, sharing my screen whilst I, would trade my session.
10
10
seconds.
seconds. Shit. Let's go.
And we get it at 50. Comes in at 50.
What? Pending. 50, 50. Final manufacturing PMI, 50, 50. So, yeah, nothing really, really volatile going on here. I'm also bullish in bias on Nasdaq. I did not look at S&P. Yeah, same thing. I just liked the S&P 500 setup better. Let's see if I can get fucking filled, man. Because the thing is the thing that I didn't quite like about the Nasdaq is that if we go to the 15 or to the hourly chart,
Next up, we got ISM data, construction spending data as well at the top of the hour. Jolts job
this
openings
was a
also
great
come
setup.
at 10 o'clock Eastern time, 3 o'clock London time.
This was a great short on the Nasdaq. God damn, spot on. Yeah, I remember this trade. Good, remote drawing. So the thing is that yeah, I mean, we could say that, I mean, it's tapping an inverted fair value gap right here. I mean, but it already had, right? So I don't see an OB, right? The OB on the Nasdaq is this one for me at least, right? Uh, because it's a bearish OB. So I just didn't like the lack of high time
It's
frame.
interesting. Brokers note there's been a hawkish pivot in Fed wager build.
High time frame,
Basically, it's a hawkish pivot in Fed wager has
point of
been built
interest.
upon in SOFR options for 2025, apparently.
The big mover is in 50 minutes. Yeah, I know.
All session apparently around about 50,000 SOFR deck 25s. That's the 475, 4 1/4, 375 put fly. Someone's page 5.
Yeah, let's see. It's at 8. No, it's at 8 a.m. Yeah. So let's see if I federal funds rate, later today too. Ooh, I didn't know that. So let's see if we can get filled and at least a little bit of move before that PMI number. I don't know. Gold. I'm already out of gold. Pretty spot on. I personally took my entry here on gold, right? I'm gonna show you my executions. There you go. There's a ton. I'm gonna show you today's execution. So here is where I took my gold longs. I took most of it here, and I closed my entire gold long here. Uh, uh. And
It's like the KBW Regional Banking Index is up above 1% at the moment.
I
Following today's some
also
regional
had a
banking
buy
news.
limit on the Euro USD right here that I didn't get the pullback on before the move, and it eventually hit my target, this liquidity target right here. This was a nice setup, but I just didn't get filled. I should have, in hindsight, I should have just pulled the trigger after around these levels, but I didn't. I don't know why. I didn't. All right, so let's wait then. Let's just wait. I gotta go walk my dogs. Oh, my allergies are killing me. I think yesterday was Megadeth, the Megadeth concert here. I don't know if you're into that kind of music. I am not. Pum pum. Have you at least recovered fully from the COVID? Yeah, I have. This is just allergies. This is just allergies right now. Yesterday I couldn't sleep because of my allergies, so I took a melatonin. I don't know why melatonin just work with me. I mean, they fuck me up. I take less than half of a 10 milligram melatonin, and it puts
Okay,
me
we're
to
10
bed.
minutes just
It
under
puts me
from the
put
top of the
puts
hour.
me
Then we
to
got
sleep.
the ISM data to contend with, along with construction data from the stateside here. Quick look at the ISM manufacturing. Then we're looking at 50 versus 50.3, so looking for a fall out of there from last month. The prices paid component expected at 55.4, down from 55.8. New orders
David
seen at 51
Mustaine
versus
is just a
51.4.
genius. Yeah,
Employment index then with
I was
non-farm
going
at the end of the
to,
week, 48.2 versus
go to the concert, but
47.4. Construction spending for
I
March expected
forgot.
at 0.3%, reversing the minus 0.3% seen last
I
month.
forgot about it.
Just a quick look,
I'm
ING
just
then
looking
says
at my
amongst the
friends,
numbers to look out for,
Instagram
they're looking
stories.
at
They were
ISM
there.
manufacturing and
I
service
think
sector purchasing managers indices. They're currently at levels historically consistent with GDP growth, closer to 0.5% year on
you've
year,
been listening to
rather
a
than the
lot of
3% year on year
Aerosmith
reported
lately.
in
Well, maybe.
Q1 GDP. We aren't expecting any meaningful improvement for either
I
number.
like it. I mean, that dude looks like a lady, right? Uh-huh. Yeah, I dig Aerosmith. I really don't listen to much music myself. You know, I'm I never listen to music when I drive. I never listen to music when I'm in front of my charts. I actually never listen to music. There's enough noise on my head going on that I appreciate silence. All right, so this is gonna hurt, right? Oh, to be completely honest with you, if I don't get filled, I might just delete this pending order because I don't know. I'm never going to put my stop losses this wide, right? Let's see. It's only 200 bucks, so I can handle it. I mean, my account can handle it. And yes, this is still a evaluation stage. But you know what? I hate it when people treat evaluation phases differently than real accounts, because that tells me that they don't focus on their decision making process, which is what's most important. All right, so fuck you, S&P 500. Around which price level? Ron, there's a question for you. There is still a nice FVG on 1 hour chart on gold. Let's see. I don't know. Around what level, right? That's a good question. Oh, on the 1 hour. Yeah, around what level? I'm sorry. Oh, you mean this one? You mean this one? Yeah.
So I didn't do the jolts, did I? 8,680,000 from 8,756,000 last month for the jolts job openings.
Hola, bamboo. My coffee got cold. All right. So apparently I'm going to front run the news, which is a big no-no. Yeah, I dig it. But I'm done trading gold now. Today, I am a done. I take my entries on the mostly on the 15-minute chart, which has a. I mean, this imbalance has a clear breaker here. It's not a bad entry though. All right, let's see. Big no-no to front run the news. I am not advising you to go with me. I'm just showing you what I'm doing, right? This is within my strategy, and this is why I'm going so low on risk. Normally on this account, my risk is about 700 per trade. I'm going very low risk on this one because it's front running the fucking news. All
Order
right,
filled.
order field. You see, the sound order field is from this, this broker Tradeovate. All right, let's see what happens, man. Now we are in. Enough confluence for me. I'll take it. All right. Uh-huh. There you go. Yeah, there's a ton of confluence. I mean, I really like it. I mean, let's see what happens, right? Because we do have market movers. This will be the last trade of the day for me. This very small position on the S&P 500. All right, so we are looking at possible bad news, bad PMIs. All right, let's see. Let's wait and see what the news, what the punt gods, because this is punting in the sense that this is front running the news, right? But if the imbalance is filled in the low
Okay,
end,
3 minutes to the top of the hour then.
will the
Just to
imbalance
quickly recap what we're looking for here, and it's quite a lot out. We'll lead with the jolts. I think the jolts job openings will be of interest to many with non-farm this month. March job openings then seen at 8.68 million versus
you were advised
8.75
not to follow.
of
I'm just
0.76 million
showing
last
you.
month. That's a
That's
March
also
reading.
why I didn't,
ISM manufacturing went looking for
shut the
50.
fuck up.
That's a small
That's
decline
also
from.
why I don't send this kind of trades as a signal because, um, you know, one, it's very volatile time today. It's quite speculative, and the risk management on this kind of entry is different. So, yeah, signals on gold are still running hot though. All right, so this is the VIP. Just before the news, quick look at the VIP room. Here is that algo bot rocking. You know what? I got fucked on Bitcoin, and the algo made money. But here's, that buy stop. That signal on gold that I took 1.5 R, about an hour ago, and I'm letting the rest of it run. Now, let's put on the squawk for the news. Wish I wish I got the yen move earlier this week, 500 pip. You know what? We can talk about that later because that's quite interesting. Because I mean, if you look at the weekly chart on the U.S. dollar Japanese yen, that 160 level is super. I mean,
Just over a minute to the data. As I
historically
said, we'll leave with the
speaking,
jolts and then with the ISM very quickly after that.
is all-time highs, I think, or lows on the yen versus the USD. So yeah, it was going to be a massive level, profit taking, and also, big orders there. I I missed it in the sense that I just saw I remembered on hindsight whilst I was looking at the chart after the move, right, to see what happened, and then I realized about that. Uh huh. All right, ISM manufacturing PMI.
10 seconds.
10 seconds, guys. 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
And my dog is here. Oh, oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Yes.
Quick look for the jolts. Still waiting on the jolts.
Yes.
8.488 million,
All right.
8.488 million for the
Let's see
jolts.
what happened
A
with
quick look at
the market,
ISM,
man.
49.2 for
What about
manufacturing
50p here?
ISM from 50.3. Prices paid at 60.9 from
All right. I'm gonna.
55.8. 60.9 from 55.8. We see manufacturing employment at 48.6 from 47.4. New orders came in at 49.1, dropping from
All right.
51.4. Just to
So
recap,
apparently we are
then
going
we
to
saw
get
the JOLTS job
stopped out.
openings at
Oh, look at
8,488,000,
this.
down from 8,756,000. We see ISM manufacturing at 49.2 from 50.3. That's below the
49.2.
50 expected. Prices paid comes in at 60.9 from 55.8. 60.9 from 55.8. Employment 48.6 versus 47.4. New orders at
All
49.1, down
right.
from
So this is
51.4.
pretty
Construction spending in
mixed.
March fell by 0.2% after a
Pretty
fall of
mixed.
0.3%
Pretty mixed
previously.
data. So
That
that's
prices
this is
paid
good for us.
component highest has been since June
This is
of
good for us.
2022.
And ISM manufacturing PMIs. There you go. I'm just sending this to my VIPs. They get everything, man. Boom. So this is quite good for us. So if you want to see the data, the real data, here, calendar. Um, what the hell is this date? Today is April. No, May. Hey, my birthday is coming soon. It's on May 7th. So remember to give me a fucking present. All right, so I'm pretty happy with this. S&P 500 long after the data. Let's have a look at the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq would have triggered me in right here on my point of interest. This entire thing here, but yeah, I'm holding on to these longs on the S&P 500 for dear life. And let's have a look at the data. No, this is May 1st. No, we are what? Yes, May 1st. So, market manufacturing PMI came in higher than expected. What else? You know what? Let's go for Forex Factory. So, ISM manufacturing PMI is lower than expected. Jolts opening lower than expected. ISM manufacturing prices higher than expected. And all of this points out at a nice whatever. Based on news, will the S&P 500 go long? I don't fucking know. I am long, mate. This is what I am trading. I'm trading the long side on the S&P 500. I can't tell you based on the news. Based on what I'm seeing, this is what I can tell you. Based on what I'm seeing, I don't see anything really bearish unless we break with this low, right? I mean, yes, the real market structure shift would, in my opinion, would be here at the break of this high. So this is why this this setup was speculative because it's still within a bear. I mean, I'm going long within a bearish structure, right? But internally, if we look at the 5 minute chart, right? If we look at the 5 minute chart, looking at the liquidation of the last lows, this could be in fact be the changing character on this market. And if you notice, we keep making higher lows. So the failure to break with this lows is good enough for me, to put on a
So after that, we're looking at which is Nick Timoraeus there, just
that's
commenting now
just
from the Wall
me,
Street
and
Journal.
that's just
Private sector
me.
job vacancy rate fell to 5.3% in March, the lowest level since January 2021. There were 1.3 vacancies for every unemployed worker in March. That's the lowest level since August of 2021.
Ooh, the lowest levels in August 2021. That's gonna fuck me. Uh huh. All right. So now I'm done for the day, and yeah, I'll just wait and see how this trade develops. I'm not looking for anything else at all. Um, Other than maybe closing the rest of my gold long with the VIP group, maybe. I just need a push, push, push higher. Now, gold is just rocking. Just have a look at this. Uh huh. This is the last portion at 180 pips. I'll close it here. Fuck it. Fuck it. Boom. 180 pips. Yeah, that's what we do, man. Boy. Here for an extra 180 pips. Good riddance, sir. Hey, what do you know? So if you want to join my VIP group, you know what to do, mate. There's a link somewhere. I mean, the algo bot is killing it too. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna send you the link because I don't have it. So apparently, I just need to go here and copy paste it, but I don't know where the fuck it is. Ah, it's not in this. It's here. Yeah. Boom. Here. I mean, this gold long would have paid for your subscription alone, right? Now I'm just going to sit on my hands whilst I watch the S&P 500, and that's it. I'm not going to trade anymore. Boy, so yeah, I should have left that running on the yeah on the combine on this combine, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, I mean I don't get FOMO in the sense that yeah I know that I'm never going to to capitalize on the entire move. Yeah, sometimes I'm just going to close early, and most of the times, mate, I'm going to close early and just watch price continue in my direction. But that's the thing, right? I don't fucking know if this is going to happen every single time, and we are at some very, 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 very important levels. So why hold on to a trade that can reverse on you just because you hope that it's going to break with that level if you don't fucking know it's going to. So that's why I take profits, and No one in the history of trading has ever gone broke by taking profits, so I'm okay with it. All right, so this S&P 500 is just sucks, and I have stuff to do. Um, I don't know if I'm gonna hold it or just close it at break even. To be completely honest with you, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a good old 50-minute candle close test, uh, and I'll decide then. I have to go walk my dogs. My doggy, doggy, dog, dog. So, any questions? Any questions? So, I'm sorry. First red day in a while for me. I think in a week or so. Smallish red day, which is okay. Very small red day. Because remember that I took an overlong Bitcoin long that hit stop loss. Here it is, minus 649. I made it back with my gold long, but wasn't fun. I think you're good. On what? My S&P? Yeah, perhaps. Let's wait. Let's give it that 50-minute close. I don't know if you like boxing, but Canelo, fights this weekend. Nasdaq is still falling. Yeah, not still falling. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, this is the S&P 500. Huh. Oh, the Nasdaq still falling. Yeah, the Nasdaq. It's looking very, very bearish, mate. But again, if we were to look at this as the last piece of evidence, I don't know. Yeah, it's looking bearish. Thank God I decided for the S&P 500. Canelo Alvarez. Yeah. I mean, he's not. When I I I, uh, I used to. I love boxing. It's my sport of choice. Aww. It's my sport of choice. So Canelo always fights on my birthday's weekend because it's Cinco de Mayo, right? My birthday is on May 7th. So he always fights. But now, and I used to just celebrate my birthday around his fights because they were so awesome. But now they just suck, right? They just suck. I'm not even gonna watch this fight on this weekend. ¿Qué pasa? How about Tyson Paul? I mean, I'll watch it. I'll just watch it. I don't know, but you know what? Those videos of Mike Tyson, was um, training are 4 years old. He's not that fit. I mean, he's old. ¿Qué pasa, pues? I don't know. I don't like that fight. All right, so that I mean, whew, this was a nice 15-minute close, if you ask me. Yeah, Tyson better win. I mean, ¿qué pasa, pues? Venga. Venga. Coño, coño. Fucking needy dog. ¿Qué pasa? Yo. Yeah. All right, that's a good 15-minute close for me. I'll just hold on this. I'll hold on to my S&P 500 longs. And that will be it for me, mates. Yeah. Bye. So, GU, I haven't looked at the pound in a while. I don't think I'm gonna look at the market anymore. I'm really tired, and yeah, I'm done for the day, guys. Orlando, I can see a gap on the daily chart of the DXY between November 1 and 2. Is that correct? I don't know. Let's have a look. Oh, uh, I don't have DXY here. Hold on. DXY. On the daily chart, between what? I don't know. Hold on. Thank you, man. Yeah, she's cute. On the daily chart between November and November 2, 2023. Nasdaq bearish flag. I don't trade flags. Uh, I don't like to look at the market like that. What? ¿Qué putas te pasa? So I don't understand November. November what? Gap. Oh, this one right here. I don't know. I suppose it can be. Oh, look at this. I mean, have a look at this. Another spot on entry long on the, on you know, on the, on what is this? The DXY. Yeah, I missed this entry though. In the sense that I traded the euro US dollar and didn't get triggered. That happens sometimes. But you know what's important is the analysis. You know what? I'm just gonna close this. I think I don't know. I am really tired already back to break evenish. Yeah, and I have stuff to do. I'm hungry. I need to go cook myself some really good breakfast. Oh, maybe go watch a movie. Thank you for your time and effort. Minanagi, you are most welcome, mate. You know what? I'll keep it. I'll keep this. Yeah, I mean, I'm already in it, right? No, same as yesterday. What? All right, I'll stick around for a while. Stay in. It's going to hit 17. What? 508. ¿Qué pasa, señora? No, I have to go walk my dogs. If not, they're going to pee all over my floors. So, and I've been live for an hour, right? I don't know what I'm going to do with this trade, but for now, I'm still holding it. Right? Thank you for joining me. ¿Qué pasa? If you want to trade with me every day, there's the link, and you can get those big trades like the one that we took today. And I'll be back tomorrow. Cheers.